If you've watched Avatar, you probably remember Polyphemus, the massive gas giant dominating the sky of Pandora, glowing in beautiful colors, shaping the destiny of an entire moon. For years, that image felt like pure science fiction. But now, something astonishing is happening. Astronomers using NASA's James Webb Space Telescope may have found a real-life version of Polyphemus, not hundreds or thousands of light years away, but just 4 light years from Earth in the Alpha Centauri star system. That's our closest stellar neighbor. This potential planet appears to be a gas giant, similar in mass to Saturn, orbiting Alpha Centauri A, a star incredibly similar to our own Sun. If confirmed, it would become the closest exoplanet ever directly imaged around a Sun-like star. And just like Polyphemus, this giant world may dominate its local environment, shaping orbits, influencing other planets, and possibly even hosting moons and life on it. So welcome to Beyond the Event Horizon. Finding a planet this close, around one of the brightest stars in the sky, is anything but easy. That's where NASA's James Webb Space Telescope enters the story. Webb wasn't designed with nearby bright stars in mind. In fact, it was built primarily to study the faintest and most distant galaxies in the universe, peering back in time to the dawn of cosmic history. Ironically, that makes observing Alpha Centauri, one of the brightest star systems in the sky, extraordinarily challenging. The intense glare from the stars overwhelms most instruments, washing out anything faint nearby, like planets. To overcome this, astronomers turned to Webb's mid-infrared instrument, MIRI, which includes a powerful coronagraph. A coronagraph blocks the light of a star, creating an artificial eclipse that allows faint objects nearby to become visible. Even with this technology, observing Alpha Centauri A required custom observing strategies, meticulous planning, and innovative data analysis. In August 2024, Webb finally took its first deep look. After carefully subtracting the overwhelming light from both Alpha Centauri A and its nearby companion, Alpha Centauri B, researchers noticed something remarkable: a faint, warm source of light roughly twice the Earth-Sun distance away from Alpha Centauri A. This object was more than 10,000 times fainter than the star itself, yet it stood out consistently in the data. The object, temporarily labeled S1, was exactly where a giant planet might be expected to appear. The discovery didn't come out of nowhere. Back in 2019, astronomers using the European Southern Observatory's Very Large Telescope had reported a tentative signal around Alpha Centauri A. That detection was never fully confirmed, but it lingered as a tantalizing hint. Now, Webb's infrared observations seem to strengthen that case. Based on the brightness of the object and detailed modeling, scientists believe this planet candidate could be a gas giant roughly the mass of Saturn. Its temperature, age, and size appear surprisingly similar to the giant planets in our own solar system. Even more astonishing is its possible orbit, an elliptical path that carries it between 1 and 2 times the Earth-Sun distance from Alpha Centauri A, placing it within the star's habitable zone. But here's the twist. Despite its location, this planet would not be habitable in the way Earth is. As a gas giant, it lacks a solid surface and is unlikely to support life as we know it. Still, its presence in the habitable zone is scientifically profound. In our own solar system, Jupiter and Saturn shaped the formation and evolution of the inner planets. A similar giant planet around Alpha Centauri A could influence the potential for smaller, rocky worlds, or even moons capable of hosting life. Then came the mystery. Follow-up observations in February and April of 2025 failed to detect the planet again. At first glance, this seemed alarming. Had the original detection been a fluke? A background galaxy? A passing asteroid? or perhaps an artifact in the data. Rather than abandoning the discovery, the research team leaned into the uncertainty. Using powerful computer models, they simulated millions of possible orbits that could fit all existing observations. These models accounted for the gravitational influence of Alpha Centauri b, which complicates planetary motion in the system. They also considered when the planet was visible and when it might have moved too close to the star for Webb to detect. The disappearing planet wasn't a mistake. In many simulated orbits, it simply moved too close to Alpha Centauri A to be seen, hiding in the star's intense glare. If confirmed, this gas giant would be the closest exoplanet ever directly imaged around a sun-like star. Its existence in a binary system challenges what we know about how massive planets form and survive amid chaotic gravitational forces. Alpha Centauri A may soon reveal secrets that could reshape our understanding of planetary systems. But the real thrill comes when we imagine its moons. Like Jupiter or Saturn in our solar system, this giant could host satellites with thick alien atmospheres or tidal heating, creating environments where life might thrive. In many ways, these moons could resemble Pandora and the gas giant Polyphemus from Avatar, worlds orbiting a massive planet, alive with potential, waiting to be discovered. Such moons could become the first nearby places beyond Earth where we might glimpse alien ecosystems, even in our own stellar backyard. Being just 4 light-years away, Alpha Centauri offers an unprecedented opportunity for exploration. Webb can continue observing the planet in infrared light, analyzing temperature and atmosphere, while NASA's Roman Space Telescope could measure its reflectivity, size, and perhaps detect hints of moons. Together, these observatories could turn a faint, distant dot into a fully characterized planetary system, revealing the dynamics of a gas giant and its potential satellites. Alpha Centauri could also be humanity's first interstellar testing ground. Future probes may reach this system, and knowing which worlds exist there, including moons that might harbor life, is the first step in planning such journeys. For now, the planet is a candidate, but even that uncertainty sparks imagination. A giant planet, possibly with life-bearing moons, orbiting a sun-like star just 4 light-years away, is a cosmic neighbor we may one day explore, and a real-life echo of science fiction brought to our doorstep. If this blew your mind, like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more cosmic stories.